Alright, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This will be part 12. We're finally gonna take down Edwin's reign of Shire, and well, let's just get straight into it. Last time we saw that Sigurd was thinking too highly of himself, and now kind of been questioning about what you think of him. Let's see what happens after we take back Shire for ourselves. We haven't seen both Sigurd and Basim since last time as well. They haven't even bothered to show themselves for us. Let's go.
Look, lads! There's Eivor!
We're with you, Eivor! See that our fletchers have arrows enough for everyone. 20 to a man.
Make sure that we have everything first before we do this. Let's just get straight into it. Take Cyne Belle Castle, where Edwin is currently holed up. Well, let's see.
Information.
Alright, there they are. Both Sigurd and Basim. Still very secretive of themselves.
Giedrich.
Eivor, have you dealt Edwin a few bruising blows?
I have. She'll feel the pain soon enough.
Excellent. My men are itching to attack the fortress, but we'd be fools to force it now.
Why is that?
On account of Edwin's got too many traps and defences. Her springalds cut us to bloody stumps before they poured boiling oil upon us like a summer tempest.
Keep the men at the ready. I'll slip in alone and see what I can do about these defenses.
By my joints and ankles, you're a tough one.
Hold on a second. This guy looks oddly like the one target in my orders list. Well, nevertheless, let's get to that another day and get straight to it and attack this castle here.
The castle keep looks impregnable. That will be Edwin's last stand. Be my eyes, Sunan.
See her now. Oh, these barrels blowing. Got something. Oh, there's quite a lot. Gotcha. Attack from here somewhere.
All right, I'm in.
Take out this guy up in the tower first. I feel like he's gonna be far. Biggest Achilles heels here.
Oh! You missed, corpse!
Have a look, Sunan.
Really don't want them to ring a bell while I'm here. Let's see what we can do here.
I could rig these cauldrons.
Sabotage him. That's one of the few that I have to sabotage.
The springles are large bolt casters. I must disable them.
Get back here and face me! Can't scamper free this time! Coward! You won't escape!
I could have remembered that, didn't I? Alright, let's see here now. Huh. See ya.
What see you, old friend?
We got something here that I gotta sabotage. We got something up here. That's just where that is. Alright, got two ballistas as well here. I guess we just gotta get busy. You didn't see anything. Oh, I can't go up there.
Put an arrow in the dog.
Jesus, guide my blows!
Try not to make too much of noise here. Don't shoot. I gotta get up there. The big walls. Guess there's no better way than just go at it. This right here? Nope. Okay, bye-bye.
There's more to be done, but this should be enough to launch the assault. Now it's down to Giedrich to lead his men.
I want this to be as safe as possible for us. Take down a few more things. So I gotta get out here. See, we lost this assault then.
Oh, you!
Uh-oh.
Aid me. Be my eyes. I have weakened Edwin's defenses enough. Ambushing her soldiers should be my final strike before the battle begins.
Okay. wish I had a little bit more assassination damage so I didn't fail the assassination on almost every target.
Yeah.
Speaking of, let's fix that right now. Ability. Do I have anything to... I'm very amazed that their scouts hasn't picked up this camp yet.
I say we wait. There's too much riding on this.
I am Sigurd Jarl, Lord of East Mercia, and I say we fight. Now!
You're a good man, Sigurd, and I'm thankful for all you've done. But without Eivor, I make no moves.
Is it done?
It is.
And have you laid your poles of hazel and composed your poems for this coming victory?
I'm here to speak with Gietrich.
Go on then, you master of aids.
Still dreaming of your precious stone?
It is not dreams that led me here, Eivor. I've had visions, prophecies from the gods.
Visions.
I'll sacrifice to Tyr this day, the Lord of Justice, the harbinger of flawless victory.
Sigurd, what prophecies?
Are we ready to assault the castle, Eivor? The signs and portents read well.
Guess we could just begin the assault then.
We are ready. Give the command.
Good.
Find
Let's be
Sigurd
quick
alive
about
after
it.
this.
My scouts tell me a force of King Alfred's men is on the march. Let's end this before that flap-mouthed pudding has a chance to hit back.
Flat-mouth pudding. Guess we're ready for battle, eh? Get this battle on.
Bring down the drawbridge! Bring the dog off!
Let's drop it first so we can get our forces in. That was very bad.
Take the castle!
Messing with us.
See through there!
Get to the portcullis.
Watch out! Arrow!
I suddenly have those guys with me? Okay, fine.
Prevail! You dead! Dead! Where's my
No. Such a death trap.
It's open! Find Edwin!
You do have secret barrels now.
My turn!
Edwin! You won't get away this time.
A reward in silver for each dead day.
Lady Edwin!
She has bodyguards!
We will use your flesh as mulch for our crops.
There's your wages. Go to your god, wherever he hides.
Go down into hellfire! For your sins! Get on the side! You want a pike? Suffer! Not much longer!
Somewhat of a broken fight since we didn't get to fight her alone. But then again, Guess that's what happens in an assault.
You felled the lofty lady.
Do what you must, Thane of Dungheaps. As one loyal to her shire and her people, I know which of us God favors.
Eivor bested you. It's for Eivor to decide your fate.
Should she become a prisoner, or should we exile her? If she becomes a prisoner, she will likely, well, we'll likely see her again after hindsight, whatever we do. So I say we'll let her get exiled.
Heal her wounds, dress her in rags, and send her out onto the heath in exile. You are banished from Mercia, without family, without rank, without friends to comfort you.
I will walk the roads until my feet are bloody, dreaming of cutting out your rotten lungs.
Take her away.
I fulfilled my promise to you. I trust you'll do the same. An oath between our people.
Aye, you've done us well, Eivor. I thank you. And if ever you need the like, I'll do what I can.
I will. Count on it.
I'd be quick about plundering. King Alfred will be on his way, and he won't be alone.
King Alfred
Brings
will be
up
on his
old
way.
memories of Barber. He used to love patrolling the back end of the village.
Got myself a new shield. See. Forward note, my lady. We have followed your wishes and kept a sharp eye on the Dane blackguard that darken our lands. I send this horseman to tell you, honored dame, that those same Danes have been seen in the company of that damned heretic Fulke. She has somehow escaped, it appears. As I write, they are headed toward the abandoned tower where your cunning friend, no longer a thorn to us, was laying low, your humble servant. So somebody did actually betray us while we were going to the abandoned tower. Letter to the Lady Aedwin from Alfred of Wessex. Lady, I remain prepared to support you with soldiers and supplies should you need arise. No, should the need arise. Alfred Rex. Oh, guess we gotta look for that stone then.
You see? The markings of the Ancient Ones. The Isu. The gods begat of gods.
I've seen this somewhere. I know these words.
One who stands at a threshold should take great care to look around, for who knows what foes lie in wait in the halls beyond.
I have passed through this doorway once before. With Sigurd. In a dream.
Not once, 1,000 times.
1,000.
He's suddenly taken a liking to us now.
What does it say, Sigurd? Does it speak to you?
Yes. But the words are fogged, shadowed. And yet I feel their meaning. And the ash tree, I see the great tree of life, her boughs reaching skyward, opening the way. It's just as you promised, Basim. all you foretold was true. Eivor, I am more than I appear to be. So much more.
This is wicked magic, Sigurd. Dark Satyr, do not listen.
No, this is real. This is everything.
To the walls! To the walls! Alfred's come! King Alfred of Wessex, marching up the rise with a mess of soldiers.
Have we time to escape?
The men are spent. We've not a chance in blazing hell.
A parley, then. We must call a parley. I will speak, and the King of Wessex will listen.
Suddenly he's not a warfarer anymore, but more of a diplomat.
As I understand, King Alfred, your name is not spoken with affection here in Mercia.
Yet I am close enough to Wessex to hear myself praised from morn till twilight.
Return to your singing subjects, then, and leave the affairs of Mercia to the Danes.
Not till your pagan war songs are safely out of hearing.
Offer an exchange, Lord. You can...
Please, no secrets here.
Let's end this here, my lord. Let's exchange men. My best warrior for yours to prove peace. After which you leave Mercia, and we fall back north of River Ouse.
These terms are fair. Wulfrich! My war thane. You will go with Geodrich, brother. Name your man.
Sigurd Jarl, I offer myself.
Thank you, Basin.
King Alfred. Wait.
Paladin Fulke. You with this company?
I was, my lord. To recover from Edwin what was mine by right. Sigurd is the only man you need. He's worth more than 20 other men. He is the son of a king.
Traitorous snake!
And his heresies are profound, my lord. He claims to be a living god.
I'll got you, troll woman!
I'll gift myself to you, King Alfred. Because it is not my fate to die by your hand.
Brother.
Have faith, for the Lord God watches over you all.
This man is dangerous, my lord. Let me hold him.
Do what you must, but treat him with care.
By all the gods, Basim. What was that?
I will shatter them. They shall not get away.
Turn of events, how Fulke just decided to betray our trust in her. I wonder if the Saga Scone is... after this. Still here, but we still can't do anything with it. I wonder if we're gonna be brought back here by some point. let's go back to report to Bromley then. Say that we finally taken over Xenfordshire. I'll see you in a small second. I wonder how Bromley and the rest of our Raven clan is going to take that Sigurd has now been taken prisoner by King Alfred of Wessex. By the looks of it, it already does not look good at all.
Eivor, thank Tyr. I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished. Ha! Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Wow, he really is a pain in the...
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
He really is a pain in the butt, isn't he?
I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine. A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I'll hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood?
Right, let's see what Rowan has to say for himself since he's the accuser.
Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools. Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude. You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan.
So he's a painter, and he took the whole tail? But you don't need a whole tail for painting, and I've seen Holger sometimes paint. He only does it on a canvas. That's Ares' defense.
Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom, to make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly. You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource. You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking. It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position.
So, basically what he did was just clip the tail without asking, and he clipped the whole tail even though he didn't need the whole tail. So I believe we will offer compensation.
I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
He is right that the tail will grow back in no time. And Rowan is also right in his claims. So I feel like we should offer compensation for Rowan, since he is our, well, he has been here from the start, and Holger has, well, they've both been here from the start, but Rowan is our guest of honor, kind of.
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We are done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways, you're creation.
Absolutely not. Silver is the only color I wish to see from you.
That's cool, interesting turn of events that we are to pass judgment in our settlement as well. Look, there's a wolf.
Oh, look at you, Dewey. Ah, a new letter.
Let's see what we have here. Oh, Cheerwolf. Let's see what he says. Eivor, I pray this letter finds you well, and my son Chelbert has written me a few times now. Often in so much detail, it is as though I am there. He admires you, trusts you. It warms my heart to know he has someone to look up to. I know you will do right by him. As for myself, I have settled in this new role. My court is behind me, and I have the people's loyalty. For the first time in a long time, Mercia is stable. Thanks to you. King Ceolwulf II. That's cool. See now here what Ronby has to say to us.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite the character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
Ranvi, our work is done in Oxenfordshire, but the cost has been high.
I feared as much when this letter arrived, from one called Fulke, addressed to you.
From Fulke? Gods, that witch.
It is there on the table.
To the Wolf-Kissed One. Blessings of the Self-Begotten One upon you, Eivor. I write only to ease your mind and to let you know that Sigurd is in good hands and fine company. I will treat him with all the care he deserves. The order to which I belong has use for such a man. He is in many ways a pinnacle to which we aspire, a god in man's fleshy accoutrements. I only hope he comes to know and understand that this as well as I do before his suffering breaks him. Fulke, the instrument. Oh, she is one of the order. Of course she is.
Fulke's with the Order of the Ancients. The same order Kjotve followed. The order that Basim and Hytham have pledged to destroy.
Eivor, what has happened?
Sigurd has been taken hostage, captured by King Alfred and given to a woman named Fulke. A very dangerous woman.
What does she want with him?
I will spare you Fulke's ramblings, but know this. Sigurd did his part to secure an alliance with a thane called Giedrich. Giedrich is an honest man, and will come when I call. Until that time, Basim will locate Fulke. Look for his message when it comes.
Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself.
Okay. That was an interesting turn of events, that Fulke actually was one of the Order. We should have seen that coming from from very long ago. Regarding she was a heretic that we weren't really concerned or anything about. Well, let's see here. It's become increasingly difficult to look across the alliance table at Eivor and not think what could be. Tell myself it is only Sigurd's absence, but the lie grows thinner and weaker by the day. It's losing affection for Sigurd, looks like. Thank you from Ceolbert. I wish to thank you and Eivor and the rest of the settlement for the great kindness you have shown me, the things you have all taught me. Though I may have felt a nuisance at times, the days I spent with all of you were joyous and educational. Though I go now to do the work that I am meant for. I know that I will return to this place and its people one day, and I look forward to that. Take care until we meet again, Ceolbert. Alright, let's see what kind of pledge we have now lying toward us. That's an interesting turn of events. We can talk to her now.
Randvi, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, in this settlement, in this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandebridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
I want to see the Alliance map.
Let's check out the Alliance map first. Let me take a decision here. So we got East Anglia, we got London, Shropshire. We're not good enough to take that yet. Guess we could take East Anglia for our taking now.
Those Dane invaders, they came from East Anglia, is that right?
Yes. Dane invaders who serve a man called Rued. He seems to be sowing discord among Saxons and friendly Danes alike. Years ago, the sons of Ragnar hoped to pacify the land. They appointed a steward named Finnir to find a suitable Saxon king. But the kingdom has fallen into ruins since, with no king and violent raiders ravaging what little peace remains. I suggest you make for East Anglia and find out what their steward is doing wrong.
I have changed my mind. I should go.
Right. Seems like a good place to end the episode right here. Well, Sigurd has been taken prisoner by the Order. Randvi is unwell with his absence all the time. And seems almost impossible to get her off the table of the Alliance. So, I guess we have a long hunt in front of us to hunt down Fulke and the rest of the Order and get to the bottom of this and get back Sigurd. So, until the next one, I will see you.